What's up, family? Welcome back to the Be Lanice Show. It is your favorite host, Brittany Lanice. So if you clicked on this episode, it's because you want to know, why do entrepreneurs fail? Lucky for you, I have 30 reasons. So without further ado, we are just going to jump right back into the podcast. So next on my list is, you cannot focus. You are too distracted. How do you expect yourself to go above and beyond? How do you expect yourself to be the best version of yourself for this business and you're distracted? Like, you can't even focus on the business. You have to focus. Get off social media. And it's crazy because a lot of us say, like, oh, our business is social media, so that's why. No. You are not scrolling TikTok trying to find the next trend. You are not scrolling Instagram and Facebook trying to find the next trend. Like, you and I both know that's not what you're doing. Like, let's just be for real. So, let's just be serious. Like, let's just be real. Y'all have to cut out the distractions. People are distractions. Social media are distractions. Your friends are a distraction. Your partner is a distraction. You have to let the distractions, you got to let it go. We have to. How can we show up for our businesses and be the best version of ourselves if we're allowing outside things to hinder us? You have to focus up. It's time to focus. It's 2023, y'all. It's literally time to focus. The next thing on my list, you overspend or you're underspending on your business. Why would you spend $300 on some business cards? That's overspending. Why would you only spend $25 on a website? That's underspending. Like, let's just be clear. Like, you need to delegate your money into the proper areas. You know, if you had a product that's expensive or it takes a lot to make, or you want to know that you're going to do a wholesale, you need to put bulk of that money on that product to make sure that it's straight. Make sure that the packaging is good. Make sure that your shipping is good. Making sure that, the content of the product is good. Like, you need to put your money there. Not on no business cards, not on any receipt books. Like, delegate your money and put your money where it needs to go. Make your money work for you. That's the only way we're going to be successful in this entrepreneur thing and not fail. The next thing on the list is, you're not enthusiastic. Like, why are you not happy? This is your business. This is what's going to change your life. This is your legacy. Let's get happy about our legacies. Because this is what we have to leave to the kids. So if you're not happy, why do you think your kids going to be happy to run it? You're not even happy to run this business. You're not enthusiastic. Your presence on social media is not a happy presence. It's not a fun presence. It's not welcoming. Like, you got to change that. You got to let that negativity go. We got to be happy about what we're doing. We got to be happy about where we're going and how we're getting there and the road that we're taking. Like, you need to be happy about this. We got to be enthusiastic, because if your business isn't bringing in happiness, I probably wouldn't want to mess with your business either. If it's all negative Nancy and Debbie Downer, ew, who wants to deal with that? Not me. Next on the list is, you don't have an open mind or you're not getting knowledge. Okay, I understand that. So that goes back to the educational piece. Like, we have to get knowledge. We have to always seek wisdom. We have to always seek understanding. You want to make sure that you're educated on your business and your products and what you're offering, especially if you're offering services that could potentially hurt somebody, harm them, or, kill them. You want to make sure that you're educated on what you're doing. So making sure that you have the proper licenses, making sure that you have the proper certifications, making sure that your certifications are in good standing and in good order, as well as your licenses, or even taking classes. You want to make sure that you're staying up to date with what's going on. You want to always seek knowledge. YouTube and TikTok has a lot of knowledge, but I want you to be careful about that knowledge that you're receiving, because literally anybody can get up here and do this. So just be careful with that. Next thing is, you're addicted to liquor. I feel attacked. And this is my own list. I just posted a drinking TikTok yesterday. That's not nothing to brag on either, but it is true, because whenever I am intoxicated, I am not thinking about my business. Whenever I am going to get intoxicated or know that I'm having a drink, I am not thinking about my business at all. I mean, unless I'm sipping a little wine, and, a little TED talk with the wine. Okay, that's one thing. But honestly, I don't know why this ring light is flickering like this. I don't know. Is it distracting y'all? Because it's distracting me. I'm going to try to cut this light off. Let's just see. Off. I thought it would clear it up, but it didn't. Sorry to the people on my podcast as well. I'm recording this podcast on my phone for YouTube, so I just got to make sure that the quality is right for the video portion. So back to our regular scheduled program in 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. So the next thing on the list is you can't work with others. Like, you're unwilling to work with others. You're unwilling to be open to what other people are doing. Or you just be like, no, I got this. I can do this on my own. I don't need any help. That's the worst and the most horrible mindset to have. Like, you need to be able to work with others. In this life, you are not going to be able to do every single thing on your own. You're not going to be able to do every single thing by yourself. The sooner you can understand that and comprehend that, the sooner everything is going to be better. You have to be able to work with people, because people are inevitable, believe it or not. People are there. They're always going to be there. People, that's one thing that God made sure is going to always happen, is some people. So you need to learn how to be able to work with people. And I mean, be able to work with all kind of people. You're not going to just be able to say, oh, I don't want to work with these people because of that. No. This is the business. We got to do it. Especially if it's going to bring you them big M&Ms. Baby, you better step out of that comfort zone. And let's get to working with these folks. Okay? The next thing is you're taking what's not yours. Oh, baby. Do I know this all too well? People will always try to take what you have, put their own spin on it to make it look like theirs. But in reality, you know that it's yours. Like, and you need to do the vice versa. Stop trying to be like other people. Stop trying to fit in with what other people are doing. Stop trying to be like other people. Be yourself. Be authentically, unapologetically the best version of yourself at all times. And I guarantee you there will be nobody like you in your caliber. Period, point blank. And that's a promise. The next thing is you're being a liar on purpose. Like, y'all, the lying part, it gotta go. Especially when you're in business. You need your clientele to trust you. You need your followers to trust you. If you're beefing up your reviews, or you putting out fake reviews that, you know, your sales not matching the reviews that you're getting, or your product don't match the reviews, we not stupid. We see that. We know what's going on. You know, you just playing it up to us like it's, oh, it's this, it's that. When in reality, it's really not. The next thing on the list as to why entrepreneurs fail is because your ego is too big. Let some of that ego go. You are not the creme de la creme. I'm sorry. There's always going to be somebody out here better than you. There's always going to be somebody out here bigger than you. There's always going to be somebody out here who going to go above and beyond in what you're doing or what you're offering. And you need to be okay with that and accept that sometimes. You know, learn from them, if anything. But let that ego go. Like, you got to let it go. That is going to hinder you and stop you from being the best version of yourself, because your mindset and your mentality is really going to be the cause that's holding you back. Guessing instead of thinking. Stop guessing on some shit. Figure it out. Like, literally, figure it out. Stop guessing. If you don't know, that's okay. But figure it out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fix this problem. I don't know what happened. And I don't know how to fix it. That's okay. Figure out a solution. Like, truly take some time to come up with a solution. Don't guess at the solution. Don't guess at the answer, because what if it's not right? Then what are you going to do? You're stuck with this mess that you created, that you tried to fix, but you didn't know how to fix it. And instead of taking the time out to get some better education, you just guessed. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in 2023. We're not. It's cut. The next thing is your lack of money. This is why I said that 9 to 5 thing. Like, if you really just hate your 9 to 5, I would use that 9 to 5 to fund your business. Or start your LLC. Do it in good order, though. Like, there's a billion people out here on social media telling you how to get that LLC established so you can get some business funding. Get some business funding if you don't have no money. It don't cost nothing to get business funding, literally, except for you having to pay back your credit card bills or pay back on the loan. But at least you get a chunk of money at one time to spend on your business. You know, hopefully your sales, you get some return on your investment, and then you get some money back to pay back your loan and pay back your bills. That simple. Do it like that. The next thing is you don't know your strengths, and you don't know your weaknesses, and you don't know your worth. That's just one clump. You need to know what you're good at. You need to know your area of opportunity, and you need to know your worth. The reason why you need to know what you're good at, your areas that you're not good at, and know your worth, is because if you're sitting up here working on things in your business that you're not good at, and you're spending more time working on something that you're not good at, that spending time working on something that you are good at, it is a waste of time and not a good use of you or your time. You need to learn how to delegate to your business. Like, it's certain things in my business that I know I'm not good at it. And that's okay. I have to delegate that to other people. For me, it's shipping out my products. I don't know why, but I'm always late for stuff. So it's hard for me on my lunch to go to the post office and drop orders off, or drop orders off after work and telling people I'm going to be there at a certain time. Where now I've delegated the post office job, the dropping off the wigs, dropping off lashes, picking up products and things like that. I've delegated that to someone else so that I can use my time working on something different. That way I can use my time focusing on making the wigs, writing the journals, recording the podcast. Like, that way I can spend that time doing something different. I know my worth. That way I know what I bring to the table, who can have a seat at my table, how many chairs my table has for people to sit there, and I know what's on my table. By me knowing my worth, I know who I can and cannot have around me. I know who I can and I cannot have in my circle. You need to learn who you can and who you cannot have within your circle. This is why you need to know your worth. This is why you need to know what you're good at, because the people in your circle, they might be good at things that are in your area of opportunity. You can either delegate to them, or you can have them teach you what to do so you know how to do it. And what is that going to do? It's going to add to your worth. Okay, and this is the last thing, and this is something that I added. You are spending your time in the wrong groups. You are spending your time with the wrong people. You are invested in the wrong people. Change your circle. Change your circle. You dealing with people who you should not be dealing with. You talking to people who you should not be talking to. You associate yourself with people who don't do anything for you. Like, they don't add anything to your worth other than them being there. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's okay. It's cool to have people like that, but 9 times out of 10, you need to have somebody around you that you can learn from, that can teach you how to build, or that you can build with, or that y'all can grow together. Okay? All right, y'all. That's it. The series is done. Those are my 30 things. I guess it was 31 things this time, but whatever. Who's really counting? Because I know y'all didn't go through and count all of those. But thank you so much for tuning in to the Belanie Show. Until next time, peace.